All right, everybody, welcome back to the Millennial Sales Podcast. Your host, Tommy Tahoe. It is Monday, what day is it? The 21st. We're getting after it. We got a solo pod going today. Before we get there, I got to hit you with 27 seconds of annoyingness. So just take it easy. Bear with me. If you like the show, please hit subscribe wherever you are, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, etc. And second, hit me up on LinkedIn, Tom Alamo. I work over at Gone. Shoot me a connection request. Send me a message. What'd you like? What do you not like? What kind of content do you want to see more of? All I'm trying to do is make this as valuable for you as possible. So let me know. Okay, end scene with that. I'm excited to get into a little solo content, a quick hitter for you this Monday to hopefully add a lot of value. This is a tip that has really stuck with me throughout my career since I've learned it and made a huge impact. And I think one reason why salespeople don't get as far in their career as they'd like, or don't have a great relationship with their boss or their VP, is because they don't have mutual respect. And there's a lot of reasons why that might be. I think one way to automatically earn respect with your sales leader, assuming that he or she is a good sales leader, is to make sure that you treat yourself like the CEO of your territory and that they know that, okay? There's a difference between treating sales as a job and as a career. There's a difference between owning your territory as something that is your own personal little business that you're trying to run and just trying to hit your quota. All of those, and there's different things that you would do in each of those scenarios. If this was really your business and your livelihood, there's different things that you would do. You would treat it differently. You'd have a different passion for it. And one main way I see that is through a weekly update, okay? And this is something that when I was at Tech Target, actually was forced upon me. Every Monday, my VP would, corral everyone and say, need your weekly update by 5 p.m. Need your weekly update, need your weekly update. And what first was the bane of my existence became my differentiation point in a lot of ways with multiple different bosses, in ways that I stood out, in ways that I, showed how much I cared and how much I knew about my business, and honestly got them off my case a lot of the time. Okay, because there's always this dynamic, and I've had some great bosses and some not so great bosses, just like everyone has. But even with great bosses, a VP of sales, they want to know what's going on in all your deals. That's their job, right? And so sometimes as a rep, that can be kind of annoying because you're like, yo, I got this, bro. Like, I'm handling this. And they're like, no, I need to know every single thing about what's going on in the deal. On January 26th, you sent an email to Susie and you got this reply. Tell me about that. I'm like, you got to check Salesforce. You got to check the reports. So this is a way to proactively get people off your back as well. Which is, side note, one reason I love Gone too is because it also gets people off your back because they can see everything that's going on. So here's the weekly update. First step, every week, send this to your manager and an exec leader. So for me at Gong, I send this to my boss and I send this to my boss's boss. Okay. I'd recommend that you either send it Friday afternoon, Monday morning, or Sunday night. For me, typically it's on Sunday night. Sometimes it's first thing on Monday morning, but I like to prep for the week, and I'll spend an hour or two on Sundays prepping for the week. This will be one of the things I do. I'll also lay out my goals for the week and my to-do list and things like that. So here's what you do. First, let's look at how the week went last week, right? How did you fare on the top 3 goals that you laid out? What were the key meetings that you had and the results of those meetings? Did you land next steps? Did you close the deal? Did they push you off? Did they go with a competitor, etc.? What deals did you close, if any? And I have these as kind of like headings and then bullets under them. What deals did you close and for what dollar amount, or however you track that? And then other things that you did that week to improve in your craft. Did you read a book? Did you take a course? Did you join a John Barrows webinar? Did you listen to this podcast? Did you mentor a new person on the team, right? Did you come up with a new outreach sequence that you then sent to the team in Slack that made an impact, right? These are all showing areas that, essentially what you did in that week, right? And then you include, here are the things that are that I'm looking at for the week ahead, right? So first, numbers. the revenue that you have sold and the percentage to goal for both the quarter and the year. You could also do this for the month if that's part of your gig. Your 1 to 3 key goals for the week ahead. So this part will probably be the one that takes the most time because this is really for you, right? You need to know going into the week what the 1 to 3 things that you care about, that if nothing else gets done, these need to get done no matter what in order for you to move forward. Because if you don't have that, man, it's easy to just get caught in the fucking bullshit of the week, and you get on these internal calls and you start talking to, non-decision makers, and you do your follow-ups, and then all of a sudden it's Friday and you didn't really make any progress, right? So those key goals could be, I want to spend an hour each day prospecting. It could be, I want to build 200K in pipeline. It could be, I need to map out and map out my tier 1 accounts and prep them. Could be a lot of different things. Ideally, it's something that's in your control. It's not, I closed $100,000. It's not, things that you can't necessarily control, but things that are in your control and in your power to at least most of the extent to get done. You also put your key meetings for the week that you have already on the calendar. What company, who it's with, what's the agenda for the call, and then any deals that you're expecting to close that week. So, and if you're an SDR, you should also do this, but you'd have to change the terminology to the things that you're focused on. So it might not be deals. It might be, here are how many calls and emails I'm going to send, or a new video prospecting technique I'm going to use, or whatever it might be. And so again, there's a few things that this does. One, it holds you accountable, right? You are accountable to your key goals. You are accountable to your revenue, to your meetings, to your forecasted deals. And all you're doing is really the nature of having an accountability buddy, in the sense that you're letting them know what's important to you, that you need to get this shit done, and that you are going to reply to that email thread, the same thread. I keep the same thread going every quarter, and then it gets kind of too combustion-y, and then I restart another one. Combustion-y, not a word. Anyways, we do that for about a month or for a quarter, and then restart another one. So 1, that's keeping you accountable. 2, that's keeping your leadership in touch with everything that's going on. It saves you time. It saves them time. They start seeing you in a different light as someone that can be a strategic person. And then 3rd, it shows you the log of everything that you've been doing, especially in that bucket of what are you doing outside of your role to improve your craft, so that when you are trying to get that promotion, when you're going up for that raise, when you are going up for a new job at another company, whatever it might be, you are keeping tangible evidence of all the things that you're doing. If someone sends you a message that you help them, if you took time to mentor someone, all of that, document all that shit, because that's what's going to help you get to the next level. So try that out. Send it every week. Today's Monday when we're posting this, so you can do it today. If it's the middle of the week, try it on Friday or try it on Sunday, and then let me know. Here's your next step. Take action, right? Take action. Let me know. Hit me up on LinkedIn, Tom Alemo, DM me. Let me know, hey, I did the weekly update thing. It didn't work. It did work. I have a question. I need some advice, whatever it is. I guarantee you, if you do it the right way and you have a sales leader that's, worth anything, that this is going to change your relationship for the better with them and put you on the faster track to a promotion. So that's what I got for you this week. Full interview. That's a great one coming on Wednesday. Until then, peace. Keep getting after it. I'll talk with you soon. Thanks for checking out that episode. Start of the year. Let's kick some ass. Again, one of my goals for this show is to get as many subscribers wherever you're listening here on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, etc. Subscribe, leave a review, and then hit me up on LinkedIn, Tom Alemo, or any of my other socials at Tommy Tahoe. Look forward to connecting with you there. Peace.